Hey, what's up guys, John here, and today I'm going to be bringing you episode 5 of our loot series, Loot from 100 Araxxor Kills. Alright guys, so there's a little bit of background information I want to cover before we jump into the video. First off, being a slight adjustment to the series in general. Basically, the only real tweak is that originally I had planned to do one big massive loot tab of everything from all the different bosses, but it turns out like it's just not really possible given the fact that I was running out of money. I had to end up selling a lot of the stuff, and I think going forward we're just going to sell it after each boss. We're still going to like add it up for a total at the very end of the video and everything, and we're going to keep track of how much we made throughout the entire series. But yeah, it was tough because I had to buy supplies, I had to make overloads, and I was running out of money, and I don't want to take any loans or anything like that. So I didn't want to mess with that. So I ended up selling the tab. And you know, it's unfortunate, but it's just one of those situations where it couldn't really be avoided. Just needed it to further progress within the series and get things like tier 99 prayers and everything. So it just didn't make sense at that point to keep it all rather than, you know, being able to progress. But anyway, enough on that. Also, another thing for the series, guys, is in this video, I'm actually going to be linking a straw poll in the description for the next boss that we end up doing. Right now, I'm currently in the process of doing the Magister, and we're going to be doing a loot from one finished Khopesh, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That video should actually be finished up pretty soon. We're pretty close to finishing a Khopesh, so and if you keep up with the streams, you'll see how far we've progressed, but I won't spoil anything for you guys here on YouTube. I also wanted to mention that in this video, you guys are going to see me killing Araxxor with ranged a lot of the time, and a lot of you might be like, why are you killing it with range? Why aren't you using melee? Oh my god. Really, the only reason is just because I'm kind of sick of killing Araxxor with melee. I have like 2,400 kills at this boss now, and the last 1,000 or more kills have all been done with melee. So it was kind of fun to test out the you know, newish criminal bolts at Araxxor. It was my first time really messing around with them, so it was really fun. I was using ruby criminal bolts, and it was just a good time. I was like really getting hyped about the big hits, so it was just nice to switch things up a little bit. I did some kills with melee, as you'll see, but yeah, that explains that. And then the last thing I wanted to mention before we get into the clips and the drops and everything was if you guys are curious about how to kill this boss, I do have guides up on my channel for both melee and ranged Araxxor. My ranged one is a little bit older now, so it's not really outdated. It still applies for range because it's a few years old at this point. But yeah, if you're interested in learning the boss, the links are on screen now, or you can find them on my channel. But otherwise, it's time to jump into the clips. Alright, so here we are getting our first 2 Onyxes of the series. Those are always great to get. They're nice little filler drops. Worth 5.2 mil. So you guys will see, even if you don't get legs and hilts at this boss, Araxxor can still be like really, really good money. So, but yeah, the first 2 Onyxes, awesome. Alright, so here we are picking up our first leg of the series. This was amazing. We actually ended up getting it on my first kill doing Path 3. And I don't know about you guys, but I cannot stand doing Path 3. So getting the bottom leg on the first kill I did was just incredible. But yeah, there we go. First leg of the series. Okay, so here we are getting our second Onyx drop of the series. Like I said before, nice little filler drop. Always some good money. I'll take that any day. Okay, so in this clip, you're not actually going to see a drop, but rather we got ourselves the defense pet, Wallace. Yeah, I've wanted this pet for a long time, so that was awesome. Yeah, he's a really cool little guy. I don't know, I really like a lot of the combat pets, and we've been getting a lot of them lately, so that was awesome to see in the inventory, but there we go. A little bonus clip for you guys. Okay, so here we go. First kill of the stream on this day. We managed to pick ourselves up an Araxxor's Fang. This was our first hilt of the series, and if you guys didn't know, as far as the hilts goes, the only one that's profit right now is the Fang. So, oh my god, I was so happy to see that in the chest. But yeah, anyway, on to the next one. And here we are picking up our second leg piece of the series. We ended up getting a spider leg middle, and this was towards the end of the 100 kills, so I think it was like 10 before the end. But yeah, that was awesome. Always great to see that in the chest, so yeah, there we go. Okay guys, so this is just one little bonus clip I figured I'd throw in before we got to the last drop of the 100 kills. But yeah, you're going to see me punching Justice here, and if you guys don't know who Justice is, he's a RuneScape 3 YouTuber and streamer, even though I'm sure many of you guys will know who he is already. But yeah, he was watching the stream, and we've been friends for years, so we had a little 120 attack party. Yeah, we got 120 attack. It's my second to last combat 120, so that was awesome to get. But yeah, we had a little party. It was a fun time. But anyway, let's get into the last drop of the 100 kills. Okay, so this one was absolutely insane. It was actually, if you could believe it, it was the kill that I was recording for just the intro footage, and I managed to get a spider leg middle and a pheromone in the same chest. So, like, I don't know what's going on there. That's just some, like, insane RNG. The luck with this series so far has just been unreal. And, yeah, there we go, our third leg of the 100 kills. And without any further ado, it's time to jump into the actual loot and price check. Alright, so here we are with the price check. We came up to a total of 81.3 mil as far as the tradable loot goes. So that's just loot that I can sell immediately and make a profit from. And that's still really good money. Like, even if you're going to go dry on legs, you're still going to make a good amount of money from this boss. And as you guys can see, the Onyx has made up a big chunk of that, 27 mil. I didn't put in every clip of getting the Onyxes. I just figured it would get a little boring. And then you can see, like, the Bruise, the Onyx Bolts, so on and so forth. But yeah, we ended up getting 3 Triskelion keys in total as well. 417 blue charms, 562 crimsons, and 213 green charms. But yeah, now let's see what we got as far as the untradeable and unique drops went. Okay, so for the unique drops, we have to break it down just a little bit differently. Obviously, just because they're not tradable as is. Now, you take the total value of the spider leg, which is 155 mil at the time of making this video, and then you divide it by 3. That leaves you with 51.6 mil roughly. So, theoretically speaking, each leg piece is worth a total of 51.6 mil. Now, obviously that isn't money in my pocket today. However, the way that breaks down is our 2 spider leg middles come in at a hypothetical value of 103.2 mil, and then our spider leg bottom comes in at 51.6 mil, for a total theoretical value of 154.8 mil. Now, the exception to this is the Fang that we got. So basically what we did with the Fang is we went ahead and bought a spider leg in the GE, and we added our Fang to it, turned it into a scythe, and sold it. It turned out to be 41 mil profit. So what that ends up leaving us for a total unique loot value is 195.8 mil. Now, as far as the total loot breakdown goes, I'm going to do both hypothetical and money that we have access to immediately, so we won't include the spider legs for the other one. But anyway, if we go ahead and add our 81.3 mil from just regular tradable drops to our hypothetical value, we come up with a total of 277 mil. And now if we do that for the profit we made from making a scythe out of the Fang, we come up with a total of 122 mil that we can sell right now that we have money in our pocket. So that means as far as the hypothetical loot, we made 2,770,000 GP per kill, and for the tradable immediate money, we made 1,220,000 per kill. Now, for how long it took, keep in mind that I was streaming all the kills, and that's how it's going to be for like every boss in this series. So I ended up getting 10 kills per hour. You could definitely get a few more than that if you were at the higher end of, PVM ability and gear. But anyway, what that translates to is 27.7 mil GP per hour, hypothetically, when we add in our untradeable spider leg drops. And then if we just go with what we could sell immediately, we end up with 12.2 mil GP per hour. So as you guys can see, like, either way you look at this, it's insane money. 12.2 mil GP an hour, that's awesome. There's not too many things that are better than that in the game. But then when you go ahead and add in the spider legs, the actual value is 27.7 mil per hour. That's just insane. That's a ton of money per hour. And I highly recommend you guys check out Araxxor if you haven't already, if you're looking for a way to make money. Again, I promise you guys that this boss is not as scary as it may seem if you haven't tried it yet. And there are guides on my channel if you are interested. But anyway, now it's time to see where Araxxor stacks up with all the other bosses so far in the series. Okay, so just to recap, Next came in at 152.9 mil. At Corp, we made 79.1 mil. At Vindicta, we made 257 mil. And at QBD, we made 101.2 mil. And now with Araxxor, we're going to go ahead and use the theoretical value. And we came up with 277 mil for a grand total of 867.2 mil so far in this series. Wow, that is crazy. Just 5 episodes in, guys, and we're already closing in on 1 bill. That's insane. So, guys, like I said before in the video, the next boss is going to be the Magister, and we're doing it a little bit differently. We're actually finishing a Khopesh rather than doing like a set number of kills for the Magister, just because it didn't really seem to make any sense. But we're actually almost done with finishing the Khopesh. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything as far as what we've gotten so far, but it's shaping up to be an incredible episode so far. But yeah, that'll probably be up, I want to say around probably next Sunday, a week from when this video is uploaded. Maybe a little bit earlier if we can finish the Magister up a little bit quicker. But anyway, there will be a straw poll in the description deciding which boss we do next. So guys, make sure you get your votes in on that. And also make sure to jump over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Trissle, and give me a follow if you haven't already. If you guys like to watch Twitch, I'm always on there most days. and we're going to be streaming all the progress of the series live, and it's just a great way to interact with you guys, get to know each other, have a good time, and just have some fun in the chat. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, make sure to drop a like, because it really does help the channel out, and it really motivates me to keep doing these videos for you guys. And if you're new, make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with all the future videos in the series and all my guides and just all my videos in general. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Loot from the Magister.